Today we are going to discuss about the projectile motion. See, here in daily life we are seeing the things when we have projected any ball, what happen, it moves such that their horizontal velocity constant but vertical velocity changing. ठीक है, तो that type of motion. ठीक है, एक डेली लाइफ में हम देखते हैं, जैसे बच्चों को बॉल फेंकते हुए देखते हैं तो उसका एक मोशन होता है। वो एक्चुअल में मोशन कौन सा होता है बेटा? प्रोजेक्टाइल मोशन। इसे हम 2 डायमेंशनल मोशन भी कहते हैं। ठीक है, कि व्हेन वी हैव प्रोजेक्टेड एनी बॉल और एनी ऑब्जेक्ट मेकिंग सम एंगल विद द हॉरिजॉन्टल, ठीक है, तो व्हाट हैपन, हॉरिजॉन्टल वेलोसिटी रिमेन्स कांस्टेंट बट ड्यू टू ग्रेविटेशन वर्टिकल वेलोसिटी चेंजिंग, तो समटाइम्स it go upward then goes downward, तो that type of motion actually we are saying that projectile motion। ठीक है, तो एक्चुअली projectile motion क्या होता है? An object is projected in an arbitrary direction in space with an initial velocity and then allowed to move under the influence of gravity alone is called projectile motion, and such is called projectile, and such motion is called projectile motion, and the path followed by a projectile is called trajectory। So one thing remember, actually when we are throwing some object, though there are some air friction, ठीक है, तो we have to assume that air friction is negligible। ठीक है, and rotation of earth also we have not consider, and also the value of g we will take constant during total motion। ठीक है, कुछ चीज़ें बेटा हमें assume करनी पड़ती हैं। ठीक है, यहाँ पर हम क्या है, थोड़ा बहुत एयर फ्रिक्शन होता है, लेकिन उसको अभी हम क्या मानेंगे बेटा? निगलेक्ट मानेंगे। जी की वैल्यू जो है वो ईच एंड एवरी पॉइंट पर कांस्टेंट मानेंगे, अदरवाइज वर्टिकल फोर्स विल बी चेंज। ठीक है, और भी एक दो चीज़ें हैं जो, जैसे अर्थ रोटेट करता है, अगर मान लीजिए अर्थ पर मैं प्रोजेक्टाइल मोशन कर रहा हूँ तो जो रोटेशन ऑफ अर्थ है उसको भी हम कंसीडर नहीं कर रहे हैं। ठीक है, ये डेली लाइफ प्रोजेक्टाइल 2 डायमेंशन मोशन। एक्चुअली 2 डायमेंशन मोशन में हम यहाँ दो चीज़ें डिस्कस करते हैं, वन इज प्रोजेक्टाइल एंड अनदर इज सर्कुलर मोशन। ठीक है, तो हियर वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट द प्रोजेक्टाइल मोशन। व्हेन वी हैव गिवन एनी some velocity, suppose u velocity you have given, ठीक है, at an angle theta, so this theta is called angle of projection, and this u is projection velocity of projection। so see here, this will go like that, so this path is called trajectory and this motion is called projectile motion। so actually what happened, this initial velocity u has two components। one is, if you draw in vector form, if you are completing the parallelogram, so this you have two components, along horizontal component will be u cos theta and along vertical component will be u sin theta। See here, there no force is acting along the horizontal, what happened, this u cos theta remains constant, and along vertical you will see due to gravitational force one gravitational acceleration is acting, that is downward, and the value of that gravitational acceleration you can assume as g। so here 2 dimensional motion, along horizontal this we are supposing x axis, and along vertical, ठीक है, तो दिस वी आर सपोजिंग एज वाई एक्सिस। तो यहाँ पर 2 टाइप के मोशंस होते हैं बेटा, एक होता है अलोंग वर्टिकल एंड एक होता है अलोंग हॉरिजॉन्टल। ठीक है, अलोंग वर्टिकल वी हैव टेकन एज वाई एक्सिस एंड अलोंग वर्टिकल वी हैव टेकन एक्स एक्सिस। तो सी हियर 2 डायमेंशनल मोशन, वन इज व्हाट? हॉरिजॉन्टल and another is what? Vertical। in horizontal motion actually what are the things? first is what? if you have two components, one is horizontal another is vertical, तो initial velocity is u। ठीक है, तो in horizontal initial velocity what we have to take? what we will consider? U cos theta. Since there is no force acting along the horizontal, what happen? If no force is acting, so no acceleration is there. The along horizontal acceleration always we will take 0. So see, for horizontal motion, two things always we will cover. First is what? Initial velocity you will take u cos theta, and horizontal acceleration always we will take 0. See, for vertical motion you can see the component of u along vertical is what? That is u sin theta. The initial velocity along vertical or along y-axis, what we will take? We will take it as u sin theta, and here gravitational force is acting, and due to gravitational force, gravitational acceleration, I have assumed that gravitational acceleration is constant each and every point, and other forces like friction, they are negligible. So only gravitational acceleration will act. Actually upward we are taking positive, to downward gravitational force is acting, that's why we have to take negative. So acceleration along y-axis is minus g. G is the gravitational acceleration, actually downward, that's why you have to take negative. So in total this projectile motion, two things we have to take. One is what? Horizontal motion, ux is equal to u cos theta, and acceleration we will take 0. And vertical motion, uy is equal to u sin theta, initial velocity, and acceleration we will take minus g. Firstly we are going to find the trajectory. Okay, equation of motion or path of projectile, or you can say trajectory. So what will be the equation of motion in projectile motion? Consider initial velocity of projectile is u at an angle theta with horizontal from origin O. X-axis I have considered the along ground, and y-axis in the vertical direction I have taken. Let particle reaches at point P in time t. See, initial velocity u has two components. Along horizontal component will be u cos theta, along vertical component will be u sin theta. I have told you horizontal motion, if there is no force is acting along horizontal, I have taken friction, air friction force, other forces are negligible, only gravitational force is acting. The horizontal component, if we'll say no force is acting, the acceleration will be 0. And initial velocity along horizontal, that will be u cos theta. The ux is u cos theta and ax is 0. For vertical motion, what happened? Initial velocity, vertical component of u initial is u sin theta, and gravitational force is acting, that's why, and direction of gravitational force is downward, that's why we have to consider gravitational acceleration, because downward, due to downward motion, we have to take as negative. So acceleration along vertical or y-axis will be minus g. So see here, in projectile motion, this is two-dimensional motion, so we have to consider along x-axis and along y-axis, both we have to consider, and we have to find the motion or equation of motion. So see here, let particle reaches at point P, coordinate of P is xy in time t. So see here, suppose this is point P, so what will be the horizontal displacement? You can see here, horizontal displacement will be x, and what will be the vertical displacement in time t? So see here, this is y. If you are considering, we have to consider the equation of motion in both along horizontal and along two-dimensional we have to take. So see here, if you are taking the motion along the horizontal, to consider horizontal motion. Consider horizontal motion. If you are considering horizontal motion, what happened? If you are considering horizontal motion, what we have shown you, initial velocity ux, horizontal motion ux is equal to what, u cos theta, and acceleration is 0. So see here, displacement is x, so we know displacement is equal to what, velocity into time, because acceleration is 0. Then we know displacement is equal to क्या होगा बेटा, velocity, horizontal velocity into time. ठीक है, तो horizontal displacement, when we will take horizontal displacement, so what will be the horizontal displacement? So horizontal displacement is x is equal to horizontal velocity component, that is horizontal component. What will be the horizontal component of velocity? So that is ux into t, and x is equal to ux is what, u cos theta into t. So see here, this is the horizontal motion, x is equal to u cos theta into t. ठीक है, suppose if I want to find the t, what happened, t is equal to what, u cos theta, you will take left hand side, so t is equal to x upon u cos theta. हमने क्या लिया बेटा, हॉरिजॉन्टल मोशन में हमने क्या देखा बेटा, एक्सेलरेशन इज 0. अगर एक्सेलरेशन 0 तो सीधा सीधा डिस्प्लेसमेंट बराबर क्या होगा बेटा, वेलोसिटी इनटू टाइम. तो हॉरिजॉन्टल डिस्प्लेसमेंट कितना हो रहा है, o to p, टाइम टेकन इज t, टाइम टेकन t है, और हॉरिजॉन्टल कंपोनेंट तुम्हारा कितना है बेटा, u cos थीटा, व्हिच इज कांस्टेंट. तो x इज इक्वल टू क्या होगा बेटा, हॉरिजॉन्टल डिस्प्लेसमेंट बराबर हॉरिजॉन्टल वेलोसिटी इनटू टाइम. तो हॉरिजॉन्टल वेलोसिटी कितनी है, u cos थीटा इनटू t, तो x इज इक्वल टू u cos थीटा इनटू t, t इज इक्वल टू x अपॉन u cos थीटा. अच्छा, अब वर्टिकल मोशन अगर हम कंसीडर करें, इफ यू आर कंसीडरिंग वर्टिकल मोशन, तो फॉर वर्टिकल मोशन व्हाट हैपन, इनिशियल वेलोसिटी कितनी है, इनिशियल वेलोसिटी इज u sin थीटा. In vertical motion, due to gravitational force, acceleration is what, acceleration is minus g. And what will be the displacement? So vertically displacement is y, mean sy, vertical displacement is y. So here, and time taken, so time is t, so see here, if initial velocity s, so what is the relation to, you know, second equation of motion. So second equation of motion, what are happening, s is equal to what, सेकेंड इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन s बराबर ut प्लस हाफ at स्क्वायर, सेकेंड इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन. तो बाय सेकेंड इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन, इफ यू आर पुटिंग ऑल द थिंग्स हियर, तो व्हाट हैपन, s इन द प्लेस ऑफ sy, वर्टिकल डिस्प्लेसमेंट y, uy इनिशियल वेलोसिटी along vertical direction is u sin theta, तो u sin theta t प्लस हाफ, acceleration is minus g into t square. So see here, y is equal to u sin theta t minus half gt square. If we are putting t from first equation, suppose this is first equation, so from equation first what happen, from equation 1, if you are putting t, what happen, putting t, what happen, y is equal to u sin theta, in place of t you are putting x upon, that is x upon u cos theta minus half g x upon u cos theta square. तो see here u cancel, so what will be the result, what will the result is coming, so see here, that is x sin upon cos, this is tan theta minus half g, here x square upon u square cos square theta. So this will be the equation you are finding, equation of motion. So see, y is equal to what equation of motion you have founded, y is equal to x tan theta minus half g x square upon u square cos square theta. So this is the equation of motion, or you can say this is the trajectory. So what will be the trajectory? Xy is equal to x tan theta minus half g x square upon u square cos square theta. See, suppose I have taken as tan theta, I have taken a, and here half g upon u square cos square theta I have taken b. So this can be also written as y is equal to, this equation also I can write in the form of what? Y is equal to ax minus bx square. So see here, this y is equal to ax minus bx square. So this will represent equation of parabola. So you can see this trajectory or equation of motion is parabolic. This is the equation of parabola. So one thing more you can say, ठीक है, the path of projectile or equation of motion in projectile, it is parabolic. तो ये बेटा कैसा होता है आपका parabolic equation. So you have seen this result. Equation of parabola or trajectory, that is parabolic because it has come y is equal to ax minus bx square. The main equation it has come y is equal to x tan theta minus half g x square upon u square cos square theta. Consider time of flight. What will be the time of flight in projectile motion? The time for which the projectile remains in air. The time for which a projectile remains in air is called time of flight. See here, suppose I have projected this from O and it reaches at point B. The total time taken from O to B, that is called time of flight. What I have supposed, consider during motion, particle reaches at highest point A. This is the highest point during the motion and reaches ground at point B. Okay. This is the horizontal point. Total time taken by the particle in air I have taken is capital T. So see here, capital T is total time in air. So that means time taken from O to B. So that is time taken by particle from O to horizontal point B is T. ध्यान देना बच्चों, जितने समय तक एयर में रहेगा तो एयर में कब तक रहेगा? जब वो O से रिलीज हुआ और कहाँ पहुंचा बेटा? B तक. तो that is the time in air. तो time in air mean particle, time taken by particle from O to horizontal point B. So see, if this is horizontal, so what will be the vertical displacement? See here, if a P point is there, the vertical displacement is y. If A point is there, the vertical displacement is this. You can say this, that will be maximum height. Here maximum vertical displacement. Then when it will come here, vertical displacement reduce, and when it will reach point B, vertical displacement will be 0. So we can apply here. What we can apply? Vertical displacement from O to B is 0. If you are considering, so suppose consider vertical motion. So what I have told you, in vertical motion, what are the things you know? In vertical motion, I have told earlier, initial velocity uy is u sin theta, vertical motion acceleration is minus g, vertical displacement sy is 0 from 0 to b, and time taken is capital T. If इनिशियल वेलोसिटी, एक्सेलरेशन, डिस्प्लेसमेंट, टाइम मालूम है तो बाय सेकंड इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन तो एस वाई इज इक्वल टू क्या होता है बेटा, यू टी माइनस हाफ प्लस हाफ ए टी स्क्वायर. तो put all the values here. Vertical displacement is 0, ui is u sin theta, time is capital T plus half ay minus g into t square. This I have taken left hand side. Warp gt square is equal to what? This I have taken left hand side is equal to u sin theta t. T I have taken this side and half g, so t square upon t is equal to u sin theta. This 2 that will come upward and g downward. So here you can see the t is equal to 2u sin theta upon g. So this will be the formula for time of flight. See here what we have done. Particle. What is time of flight? Time of flight is the time during motion particle is in air. Particle is in air when it is projected from O, it will reaches at point B. So particle in air mean motion from O to B. So see here this O and B that is lying in horizontal plane along x-axis only. The vertical displacement mean y coordinate for O and x will be O and B will be 0. So what we can say a vertical motion in which vertical displacement is 0. Time taken is capital T. Initial velocity for vertical motion u sin theta. So you can apply easily second equation of motion. This is the second equation of motion. By second equation of motion, what we have finded? Second equation of motion, s is equal to ut plus half at square, sy 0. We have considered vertical motion. This is the vertical motion we have taken. Vertical motion we have taken. The vertical motion in which we have put it all the things, displacement 0 and initial velocity u sin theta. We have found it that time of flight is 2u sin theta upon g. Achha, one thing more. When we have projected a particle from O, it will reaches at point A. So see here, from O to A, particle is moving upward direction, and from A to B, it is moving in downward direction. So from O to A, time taken by particle from O to A, also we can say this is time of ascent. बच्चों अभी यहाँ अगर आप मोशन में देखोगे, मैंने पहले बताया था कि O से A तक तो पार्टिकल क्या है बेटा, वर्टिकल डिस्प्लेसमेंट ले रहा है, और A से B में फिर से कहाँ जा रहा है, डाउनवर्ड. तो यहाँ पर आप देखोगे तो वर्टिकल हाइट उसकी इंक्रीज हो रही है, A टू B में उसकी हाइट क्या हो रही है, डिक्रीज हो रही है. तो O टू A, A इज ए पॉइंट ऑफ मैक्सिमम हाइट, तो हम कह सकते हैं O टू A क्या हो रहा है बेटा, असेंट हो रहा है. तो द टाइम टेकन फ्रॉम O टू A दैट इज आल्सो वी कैन से इज टाइम ऑफ असेंट. और A से B का जो टाइम है उसे हम क्या कर सकते हैं बेटा, टाइम ऑफ डिसेंट. तो अगर मैं यहाँ पे टाइम ऑफ असेंट फाइंड आउट करना चाहूँ, व्हाट विल बी द टाइम ऑफ असेंट. एक दूसरे तरीके से भी मैं टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट को फाइंड आउट करके दिखाऊंगा. तो टाइम ऑफ असेंट का मतलब टाइम टेकन टू रीच फ्रॉम कहाँ, O टू A. सपोज दिस इज टाइम ऑफ असेंट. तो टाइम ऑफ असेंट का मतलब टाइम टेकन वेयर टू एयर, टाइम टेकन फ्रॉम O टू A. See at point A, vertical velocity, vertical component of vertical velocity, this will become 0. क्यों? क्योंकि at highest point it will reaches at highest point, और highest point का मतलब क्या हो बेटा, कि वहां पर vertical component अब क्या हो जाएगा, 0, then it will come downward. तो here you can say the velocity, vertical velocity at point A will be 0. तो आपको मालूम है अगर final velocity at A 0, इनिशियल वेलोसिटी तुम्हारी कितनी है बेटा, u sin थीटा, ठीक है। ए वाई की वैल्यू कितनी है, माइनस जी। हमें टाइम टी फाइंड आउट करना है, टाइम टी यू हैव टू फाइंड, टाइम ऑफ असेंट। तो हम क्या जानते हैं बेटा, v इज इक्वल टू क्या होता है, वी वाई इज इक्वल टू यू वाई प्लस ए वाई टी। पुट कर दो, फाइनल वेलोसिटी एट पॉइंट ए इज 0, यू वाई तुम्हारा क्या है बेटा, यू साइन थीटा, ए वाई की वैल्यू माइनस जी, और टाइम ऑफ असेंट हमने टी ए से डिनोट किया। तो यू कैन सी हियर जी टी ए इज इक्वल टू यू साइन थीटा, और यू कैन से यहाँ पर आप क्या कर सकते हो बेटा, टी ए टाइम ऑफ असेंट इज इक्वल टू यू साइन थीटा अपॉन जी। तो यहाँ पर अगर आप ध्यान से देखेंगे टाइम ऑफ असेंट कितना है बच्चों, टाइम ऑफ असेंट इज यू साइन थीटा अपॉन जी। सेम वे इफ यू सी टाइम ऑफ डिसेंट, यानी टाइम ऑफ डिसेंट फ्रॉम ए टू बी, यानी टाइम ऑफ डिसेंट अगर हम देखेंगे तो टाइम ऑफ डिसेंट इज, ये भी कितना आएगा बेटा, यू साइन थीटा अपॉन जी। तो यहाँ से भी हम देख सकते हैं व्हाट विल बी द टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट इफ टाइम ऑफ असेंट इज यू साइन थीटा अपॉन जी। सिमिलर वे वी कैन फाइंड टाइम ऑफ डिसेंट, टाइम ऑफ असेंट, टाइम ऑफ डिसेंट बोथ आर इक्वल, तो दैट इज आल्सो यू साइन थीटा अपॉन जी। तो टोटल टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट कितना होगा बच्चों, तो यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट टाइम ऑफ असेंट का डबल करो, और यू कैन ऐड टाइम ऑफ असेंट एंड टाइम ऑफ डिसेंट, तो दिस विल आल्सो कम u sin theta upon g plus u sin theta upon g, that is 2u sin theta upon g. तो by this method also you can find, इस मेथड से भी हम क्या कर सकते हैं बेटा, फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं कि टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट इज 2u sin theta upon g. तो both method I have shown you, direct method and by the method of time of ascent and time of descent also I have found that time of flight for projectile motion when it is projected from the ground it is 2u sin theta upon g. तो capital T, our time of flight is 2u sin theta upon g. See here we will talk about the maximum height. Maximum height mean maximum vertical displacement during projectile motion. So see here, if this is the projectile motion, the maximum vertical displacement point is A. So this CA will be the maximum height. So this is the maximum height. It is denoted by H. So you can see here maximum height position, that CA is equal to H. How we can find the maximum height during the projectile motion? So remember one thing, this we can find two method, three method. See here one method we can apply at maximum height position, vertical component of velocity, final velocity will be 0, initial velocity you know and acceleration you know. So by the method of that and vertical displacement is h. So third equation of motion, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. By that method we can also find, and also we can find the method at when reaches at point A, time of ascent we have found it. So time of ascent you know, so vertical motion s is equal to ut plus half at square. This method also we can find. Okay, we are going to find the maximum height. See, vertical motion, we have to consider vertical motion. In vertical motion what happened, I have told you initial velocity uy is equal to u sin theta, acceleration is minus g, at maximum height position final velocity vy is equal to the component, vertical component of final velocity at point A, that is 0, and the displacement, vertical displacement, see here vertical displacement is how much, that is CA, that is H. So see here uy, ay, vy, we can apply third equation of motion, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Put Vy is equal to 0, Uy square mean U sin theta square 2 Ay Sy is H 2G H is equal to U square sin square theta. H is equal to U square sin square theta upon 2G. So that will be the formula for maximum height. H is equal to U square sin square theta upon 2G. Okay. See, another method, if I am using as time, so I have find it the time of ascent. So time of ascent I have find it TA because at final position velocity is 0, initial velocity is U sin theta, acceleration so V is equal to U plus AT, Vy is equal to Ui plus Ayt, 0, U sin theta Ay is minus Gt. So what is time of ascent? U sin theta upon G. See, particle reaches from O to A. The time of ascent is U sin theta upon G. Also vertical motion. Considering S is equal to what? Ut plus half At square. So by this method also you can find time of ascent or time taken from O to A, that is U sin theta upon G. If you are putting here Sy, you want to find maximum height, H is equal to Ui is what? U sin theta. Here you are putting U sin theta upon G, half minus G, U square sin square theta upon G, that is G square to G square cancel. So U square sin square theta upon G minus half U square sin square theta upon G. So if you are subtracting, you will find H is equal to what? U square sin square theta upon 2G. So by this method also you can find maximum height. H is equal to what? U square sin square theta upon 2G. तो एक चीज ध्यान में रखिए, maximum height mean maximum vertical displacement during the motion, that is maximum height. I have taken this is maximum height point position during the projectile motion. So I have find it by two methods, one by direct third equation, H is equal to U square sin square theta, and by time of ascent or time taken to reach from O to A, also by that method I have find it H is equal to U square sin square theta upon 2G. See here, horizontal range. So what will be the horizontal range? The total horizontal distance travelled by particle during projectile motion, that is called horizontal range. It is denoted by R. So see here, during the motion, if a particle is projected from O and it has reaches at point horizontal position B, so this will this will be the horizontal range. So this OB is equal to R, or you can say horizontal range. So how we are finding? See here, and during the motion I have told you horizontal acceleration is 0. That means horizontal velocity each and every point will be constant. At point P also horizontal velocity will be U cos theta. At highest point also horizontal velocity will be U cos theta. Mean each and every point of projectile motion, if we will see, the horizontal velocity will be U cos theta. It will also at point B, when it will reach at the ground, that time also horizontal velocity will be U cos theta. Vertical velocity will change. Initially it is U sin theta. At highest point vertical velocity becomes 0, and when it will reach at point B, also vertical velocity will be U sin theta, but direction will be changed, that will be vertically downward. So see here, horizontal component during motion is constant, and total time of flight is t, capital T, that is 2u sin theta upon g. तो हम डायरेक्टली क्या कर सकते हैं बेटा, हॉरिजॉन्टल रेंज फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. कैसे फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं? हॉरिजॉन्टल रेंज इज इक्वल टू क्या होगा बेटा, हॉरिजॉन्टल वेलोसिटी into what, total time taken to reach O to B, that is time of flight. So this can be r is equal to what will be the horizontal velocity, that is ux into time of flight t. So r is equal to ux is equal to what, horizontal component t, u cos theta, and time of flight is what, 2u sin theta upon g. U into u, that is u square 2 sin theta cos theta upon g, or you can say r is equal to u square 2 sin theta cos theta, that is sin 2 theta upon g. So this will be the horizontal equation of क्या formula of horizontal velocity. So see here, horizontal velocity depends upon initial velocity, angle of projection, and gravitational acceleration. In other method we can find horizontal velocity. See here, I have told you what will be the equation of motion or path of projectile. Equation of motion, y is equal to x tan theta minus half g x square upon u square cos square theta. This is the equation of motion, that is the relation between x axis and y axis, horizontal component, horizontal displacement and vertical displacement. We can use by this formula also we can find the horizontal range. See here, initial position, that is 0 0. When it will reach at point B, what happen, x coordinate is r and y coordinate is 0. See here, is this position OB is equal to r and vertical displacement is 0. So you can see here x coordinate is what, r, and y coordinate, y is equal to what, 0. If I am putting this in this equation, what happen, यहाँ पर हम पुट कर रहे हैं बेटा, देखो y is equal to 0, x की जगह पे हमने r लिखा, r tan थीटा माइनस हाफ g, x के स्थान पर हमने लिखा बेटा r स्क्वायर, here u स्क्वायर cos स्क्वायर थीटा. This I have taken in left hand side. तो हाफ जी आर स्क्वायर यू स्क्वायर कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा is equal to r tan. This I have taken left hand side. So this r tan theta means r sin theta upon cos theta. So see here, one r we can cancel this r. So here r is equal to what? This I have taken right hand side. So 2u cos square theta sin theta upon g, this will come downward, cos theta. To cos theta, this will be cancel out, u square 2 sin theta cos theta upon g. So see here, 2 sin theta cos theta, that is sin 2 theta. So this also come u square sin 2 theta upon g. So by this method also we can find r is equal to u square sin 2 theta upon g. So by both methods I have found the horizontal range. Formula for horizontal range is r is equal to u square sin 2 theta upon g.